guys? Welcome back to the DC Show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Saturday. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do not only a hands-on review, but I want to go over what I like to call the yearly update. The thing is, guys, I purchased the black on black Nike Run Swifts from Florida at a Nike outlet down, I think that was about July of 2018. And the thing is, I did a video on the female versions of this, well, not the same shoe, but those were the Ashen Runs. Okay, guys, so if you haven't seen that footage, go ahead on and check it out for yourself. But I want to do an update. We're going to talk about the ins and outs of this shoe, and we're going to also discuss the current condition excuse me, guys, of the shoes as well. Okay, the thing is, I know they look like boats, guys, because they are worn quite a bit of, especially during the week. Okay, the thing is also, the materials of the shoe have held out pretty well for the most part. These shoes are used about 2 to 3 times a week at my current gym, and also walking these shoes as well. So they get a lot of use, but there was no pre-cleaning, there was no prep work. What you see is what you get. Okay, now we all know that the Nike shoe is generally a good product. We all see what happened to Zion Williamson during his game when the boy came down and basically was, the shoe was destroyed. Okay, he came out of the shoe for the most part. So that was an unfortunate thing, but I'm glad to see that Nike actually decided to work with him and provide him with another shoe so that he's able to continue to be great at what he does. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead on and actually jump into this particular shoe. Now, this is the Nike Run Swift black on black for the fellas. Okay, now if we start right here, guys, at the actual toe box area, you can see the breathable mesh material. There is a lot of significant creases in this shoe, but again, it is what it is because it's a shoe that's always used on a daily basis. Okay, but it's not falling apart. There's no rips, there's no tears. The fabric is really great and it's holding together, which, like I said, you're getting your money's worth when you are dealing with Nike, period. Okay, but again, like I said, you can see the significant crease there. We go around to the side of the shoe, guys, to the actual Nike symbol. Now, the symbol itself is not a mesh material, it's more like a soft rubberized material, and you can see that plain as day. So it's not, ripped, it's not missing, anything like that. If you go to the inner portion of the shoe, same old deal with this Nike symbol. It's plain as day, and that's good. Now, the cording on the side of the shoe, guys, has been holding up pretty well. Right over the eyelids also, where the shoestrings go, there's no missing cordage or tears in the string or anything like that. So that's been holding up pretty well. If you go to the outer portion of the shoe again, you can kind of see on the soft rubber outsole the crease that goes around the side of the shoe, and then it continues on the inner portion of the shoe as well. Again, that's just normal wear and tear. Okay, but the key thing is that it's not falling apart. Okay, so the tongue area has that same soft mesh material as well, but the fading of the Nike symbol obviously is present because it's being used. Now, you got to think, guys, this is actually in the elements. You're working out in it, it's against your socks, things like that. So normal fading, wear and tear, that's something that's going to happen. Okay, now if we go to the inner portion of the shoe where the tongue is, on the back portion of it, you can see the Nike tag right here where it shows the size of the shoe. That's actually starting to come apart a little bit. Again, it's just normal wear and tear, nothing to be generally alarmed about. All right, as far as the inner portion of the shoe, now it does say fit sole. Obviously you guys wouldn't be able to see that, but when the shoes are being worn the way that they're being worn and used in this fashion, and with any shoe for that matter, that little symbol inside is always going to fade because it's being rubbed up against your socks, and it is what it is. But the inner portion of the shoe with the actual sole and everything like that, that's still in good shape. Okay, and there's no holes in the shoe, anything like that. If we go to the bottom of the shoe, now obviously this is my favorite part. The rubberized sole, as you can see against my hand right here, it still has a lot of grip. It's good for, you know, running in the rain. If you run in the snow, I don't condone those type of actions. Just want to let you guys know that. But if you decide that you want to do that type of thing, it can be done because they are essentially slip resistant. Okay, so that's always a good thing. You know, now if you guys look really close on the outer portion of the shoe, like I said, there is a little bit of dirt and things like that. So this is normal use, wear and tear. Like I said, no pre-cleaning, no prep work, anything like that. What you see is what you get. Now if you look close right here, guys, as a whole, the shoe looks like a little mini sailboat. So basically the front of the shoe is starting to crease up, almost like you can put this thing in a river and let it sail, you know, unfortunately. But other than that, I mean, it's a great shoe, man. Again, it's the Nike Run Swift black on black. Now again, I did get this from the outlets. Now the thing is, I did go to several other stores, and I had a hard time actually finding this particular shoe. So I don't know if this was just a 2018 shoe or not, but what you'll find now is something similar, and they'll have like a white sole. Okay, so and then they have a lot of other newer versions of the same type of shoe and other editions as well that's continuously coming out. So just like the smartphone business, you'll never actually stay on top of all the shoe releases. I mean, you can do your best to try to do that, but you know, they're releasing on a monthly basis, so it's no way that you'll be able to keep up with that. Okay, but you know, we do the same thing with the right shoe, guys. Same situation, same ordeal. You know, it has that mini sailboat look to it because they are used on a regular basis. Okay, so you know, if you guys have any questions or any comments, definitely let me know. But like I said, as far as the availability, I would try the Nike outlets. Definitely try Foot Locker, try Foot Action, etc. You may be able to find the shoes there. I think Dick's Sporting Goods also may have these particular shoes, but again, keep in mind when you go into the store, it's probably going to be newer editions out or something that looks even better than, you know, what you see today. So as far as the durability of the shoes, you can see, like I said, the sole is not coming off. The materials are still in very good condition. You know, there's no holes in the shoe, as I stated before, but obviously they're not new, and you know, this is what you're getting. Okay, now lastly, as far as a price point is concerned, I'm not quite sure. I can't remember exactly what I paid for these shoes, but at this point they should be under $100. So I would probably say they should be no more than about 49 to maybe 89, 99, or maybe even $90, but they shouldn't definitely be over $100 if you guys are actually interested. Okay, and also, guys, I want to give you a quick update on something else. I do have a pair of the gray Air Jordan 13s that actually just released this month in March. So make sure, guys, that you stay tuned. Coming up next for that video, and we'll talk about the ins and outs of that shoe. We'll go over the materials. I'll give you guys on the foot review of that shoe as well, and of course a price point and where you can buy those shoes. All right, so again, if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below in the comment section. Also, guys, make sure that you like and share this content. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy the content, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And finally, do not forget to tap the bell symbol so that you receive notifications when the DC Show puts up new content. So I appreciate you watching and listening and tuning in. Until the next time, have a good one.